let's get into this. That is some powerful glue. Hey guys, welcome back. So I have got a get ready with me video for y'all today on this look right here, playing with some newer drugstore goodies. Y'all know this is one of my favorite things to do on my channel, is try out new affordable makeup, or newer. Some of this is newer, some of this is newer than the other. You get what I'm saying. Some is newer, some is newest. You know what I mean? We got some newer-ish makeup to try out from the drugstore. So I've got mascara, I've got a skin enhancer, a foundation, a contour product, eyeshadow sticks, a lip oil, another color of a liquid blush. We've just got some goodies to play with together today. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do favorites videos, new at the drugstore, reviews, empties, get ready with me's. Did I repeat something there? I don't even know, but we do a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are doing this look together, getting ready together today, playing with some newer-ish drugstore makeup. So let's get to it. Okay, so I already applied my skincare and my SPF. So let's start with this. This is the Covergirl Clean Invisible Foundation, and I got the shade 105 Ivory. So I believe for sure this is repackaged, but I'm not quite sure if they changed the formula slightly. But it says lightweight, breathable, skin-like finish. Oh, and it says new improved formula. Easy to use tube. Clean Invisible Foundation is now clean and fragrance-free. Lightweight, breathable formula looks and feels like your skin, but better. Now in an easy-to-use tube. Okay. So let's use this. I need some kind of a foundation brush. Do I have one here? Do I have one here? Okay, let's use this BK Beauty 106 brush. So I have tried this to see about kind of longevity. This is a very liquidy formula. Like, I would say liquidy and hydrating with lighter coverage for sure. Like, I like a kind of swiping motion like this where I'm almost lightly sweeping, because it's almost in between a full-on swipe and a dab. You know what I mean? It's kind of right in between to keep some of that coverage, but then get a little bit of a blend. So if you like a lighter foundation that feels, I would say, a little bit more almost like skincare, you may really like this. But if you are into more medium to full coverage, this is definitely not that. I like the most coverage on this cheek because that's where I have broken capillaries and kind of extra texture. So I'm going to add a little bit more there. I have a little bit of texture here. I didn't find that this builds on itself super well, just because, I mean, it's a light coverage foundation, you know? I mean, it's not saying it's a full coverage, so it's just one that I would pair more with concealer. So I don't mind it for that. So I think for what it is, I think it does what it says it is pretty well. It's just more of that thinner, like I can't really get coverage on my nose, so I would use more of a concealer there. But it does have a very skin-like look. I mean, it doesn't feel heavy. It feels more like skincare. I have SPF on my ear. And I forgot earrings. Okay, so there's that. You can see definitely has like a glow to it. Of course, that could be my skincare, my SPF under it. But it's definitely not that like satin matte sort of a look. It has that, it keeps that glow, it keeps that skin-like sort of a look. Okay, I applied eyeshadow primer and my brows. I really don't enjoy doing my brows. It just takes a while and I feel like they come out differently every time, and I just don't, like, that's my probably least favorite part of the makeup routine. I love putting on makeup, I think it's fun, but that part I just don't enjoy. Are y'all like, what is the part of makeup application that you're just like, that's not so fun? For me, it's brows. Okay, let's try these. CoverGirl Clean Eye Color. Let me get some info. Sure, it says something about them being long wear. Yep, all day wear, smudge proof, crease proof, no budging, fading or transfer, buildable and blendable, suitable for sensitive eyes and contact lens wearers. I'm a contact lens wearer. One swipe color, ultra creamy texture, easy glide, round tip. Yeah, okay, so I got a couple of shades. I got like a ballerina something color. Yeah, ballerina blush. Let me show you quick swatches. I like that the packaging Matches the color, that's always helpful. Here is Ballerina Blush. That's really, really pretty. Just a beautiful metallic pink. Not super light, but really a beautiful color. And then the other one I got, I think this is going to be a good all over lid shade for me. This is Dreamy Pink. Dreamy Pink. And this is almost like bronzy, like a bronzy pink. That's really beautiful. I'm going to start with Dreamy Pink all over my lid. And I'm just going to blend this. I like to blend with a brush. Usually I just find that to be easier. I'm just going to blend this all over my lid and into my crease. That was easy. That was really nice. You could definitely use your finger, you know, with one of these eyeshadow crayon type things, but I find sometimes I use my finger for sure, but if I want just kind of the best blend and quickest application, I find that just using a brush is just easier. That is really pretty, and that blended very easily. So now I'm going to use the, what's this one? Ballerina Pink? Ballerina Blush. Put this one, ooh, pretty. Kind of right on my lid. And then blend just a little bit, but then usually I go back in, like I kind of blend the edges to get this softer diffuse look. But then I usually like to go back in and just apply full on. You know what I mean? To kind of keep that like really metallic look on the lids. So minimal blend right where it is to kind of keep that really bright look. That's really pretty. And I like both those colors. I mean, I love a pinky sort of a shade, and I like a bronzy kind of a color. So I like that this one is kind of right in between a bronze and a pink. That's definitely a color that I will reach for sure. And they blended really well. Great formula, like blendable, pigmented. I'm impressed with those. Okay, I applied a little bit of Rimmel Scandaleyes liner and did a little bit of a wing to kind of lift my eyes. Now a mascara. This is the Essence Call Me Queen Dramatic False Lash Effect. Really cute packaging on it. Very fun. So it says, embrace your inner royalty. Dramatic false lash effect for royal volume and length. Innovative elastomer brush reaches even the shortest lashes. Easy to build formula lets you customize your look. So I will say I am so impressed with Essence mascaras for how they look on the lashes. Pretty much all of them smudge up on my eyelid. Many mascaras do that. I used to say almost all of them smudge up on my lid, but really I would say more recently, more and more mascaras are coming out that don't do that as badly on me, but many of them still do. But I will say I already tried this because I wanted to know about the smudging, and I got less with this one for sure than other ones from their line. Like I love the Princess or something mascara. Oh, that's so pretty, but it definitely smudges on me really quickly. This one still did, but not as much as others. So there's one quick coat. Very pretty. Here is the wand on it. So I would say, I mean, if you don't have smudging issues, like if you're not like me and have smudging issues with many mascaras, I mean, Essence mascaras are beautiful. Like the look on the lashes, so pretty, especially the ones in like this shape of a wand, like the Princess ones. Those are all just so good. So there is one good coat on that eye. So let's really build it up. I'm gonna build. Formula wise, I would say it reminds me of their other mascaras where it's not super dry, but it's not a super wet formula either. It's kind of right in between. Okay, there is maybe 3 good coats. I think that is a really pretty mascara. Like I think it gives good length, good volume. It's really just that little bit of smudging that I get with it. So what I'm gonna do later is I will top it with some CoverGirl Clump Crusher because I find that that kind of helps seal a little bit. That's usually what I use on my lower lashes if I use lower lash line mascara. And yeah, I think it's a pretty mascara. There's kind of the look of it. I'll go ahead and do my concealer with you guys since you kind of saw the foundation and how that covered. So I will show you kind of, you know, how I'm going to do my concealer. I'm using the Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline. Just kind of right where I have the most discoloration. I love Maybelline concealers. They have been one of my favorites for years. I think they just do a great job of hydrating concealers that still have good, usually about medium coverage. Of course, it depends on the one you're using, but I mean, this just looks so pretty on the under eyes. Hydrating, but still smooth. It's just good. Okay, then I'm going to use the Neutrogena Radiant Cream Concealer in 02 Light Ecru, or Ecru Light 02 something. This I'm going to use kind of in some other places to give me a little bit more coverage. I'm going to go in with one other concealer after this. Apparently the swatches are just going to stay there for a while because I actually need to find like something to wipe it off with. I don't have any more of my toilet paper roll or whatever you call it. What's it called? Paper towels. I'm like, what is that word? There is that. I really like the formula of that for especially under eyes. That gets a really good formula. And I like that it has almost like a peachy tone in that shade. Okay, now I'm going to get the Ofra. What is this? Perfect Cover. Yeah, Perfect Cover. And I like to use this right where I want the most coverage, right there on my cheek. Usually a little bit on my nose. Just because this concealer is so good. It's got really good coverage. It really like sticks to the skin in a good way, not in a bad way. Just like covers well. Less is more for sure with it. That's really the main thing with it, is don't use too much because it can, you know, it can get heavy just because it's got such good coverage. You just don't need a lot of product. I'm gonna put a little bit up here where I usually need a little bit more coverage. That kind of gets wiped off. Like, I don't know how. Usually if I do my makeup first, it gets wiped off when I'm doing my hair, but it still just seems, I don't know, it like goes away. So we need more coverage there. Okay, I set that with the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Rose Petal. So now I'm gonna use Clump Crusher, if I can get it open, on just the ends of my lashes and just a little bit on some of my lower lashes. Kind of on the very ends to sort of help seal that other mascara. And this is kind of a technique that I do, you know, if I like the formula of a mascara but it just smudges a little bit on me, I always use an eyeshadow primer, always use some kind of a powder on my lid. I mean, I pretty much always use eyeshadow, but you know, set the eyeshadow primer, make sure that my eyelids are set, and then use this just right on the ends of my lashes. It just kind of helps with that smudging. Okay, I finally got something to wipe off those swatches, and I'm having to scrub a little bit, so seems like they've got some longevity to them. Okay, I don't know how new this is, but I haven't tried it. I think it's newer-ish. The Physicians Formula Butter Glow Contour Wand, Radiance Boosting Glow, and I got the shade Fair Light. Let's get into this. That is some powerful glue. So it says a long-wearing multi-use radiance boosting contour wand that provides buildable and blendable coverage for a flawlessly natural sculpted complexion. Smooth and creamy texture. Melt on contact, giving your skin a refreshed glow unlike any other. All right, so this is what it looks like. That's very cute. Usually this takes a second to kind of get the product. Oh no, I was thinking it was like a click, like you had to click it. No, it's like you squeeze it and it comes up into the packaging. So there is a swatch of that. Ooh, that feels nice and creamy. I need something to blend this with. Let's use a small stipple brush. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of that. That's probably too much, but we're gonna blend that. There's a plane outside. Wow, that's really good. Put a little bit more right there. Blend a little bit more. I like the color of it too. I don't know, it almost like on me kind of pulls a little bit more rosy red or something, which I really like. And now my battery is beeping at me. So that's fun. All kinds of stuff going on. Planes, batteries beeping. Okay, I am impressed with this because I am not big on kind of cream contour products. It's just usually not my thing. Sometimes, I mean, a lot of days I don't even use any kind of a contour bronzing product, but this is like blending so well and I like the color of it. Wow. Yeah, it definitely gives this kind of sun-kissed, almost reddish, bronzy kind of look. I love this. And I mean, I got this and I was like, I'll try it, but I mean, it's probably not going to be something I super love. I really love that. Very impressed. Then I got this CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer, and this is in Jelly Opal Glow, and it says nourishing. So it says fresh luminous finish, instantly awakens skin, lit from within glow, boosts brightens skin, enhances complexion, clinically proven to support skin's natural moisture barrier, nourishing squalene, boosts and brightens tired looking skin. So it's a skin infused luminizer, all over healthy looking glow. And it looks like there is Jelly Opal Glow and Jelly Bronze Glow. Ultrafine pearls enhance and smooth complexion for an all over healthy glow with sheer buildable coverage. Water-based weightless gel formula instantly smooths an even skin texture while helping makeup last all day. Wear alone, under, or mixed in with foundation. Under or mixed in. Oh, on the high points of your face, or layer with other True Blend skin enhancers for added benefits. Okay, so I should have used it. It doesn't say on top of, but that's what I'm gonna do. So that this may not work out. So apparently it's you're supposed to mix it with your foundation, but I didn't do that. So we're gonna go with it. Let's look at a swatch. We're just experimenting with makeup. I know I did look at this the other day, and it's very pretty. I mean, if you like a glowy look to your skin, that is beautiful. And I could see using this by itself, or just like on the high points of your face, and then maybe a little bit of concealer, you know, like where you want a little bit more coverage. Okay. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love that. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. I'm not supposed to apparently use it like this. Like, it doesn't specifically say use it over foundation, but this is working. I'm doing that kind of light swiping motion, and that's working great. Ooh, this is really beautiful. That's pretty. It does have kind of a liquidy gel kind of a formula, so that's a little bit unique. So I was kind of wondering how that was going to blend, but it blends great. At some point my battery's going to go off. Yeah, I'm just very impressed with that. Then I got another shade of the Essence Baby Got Blush, Liquid Blush. This one is in something rose, Dusty Rose. Dusty Rose. So this has strange packaging to it, like where it just has, instead of having like multiple little dots, it just really kind of has one hole right in the middle, and it just doesn't come out very evenly. So, I mean, packaging, not good. But I don't mind the formula. This seems more liquidy than the other color that I have. I'm going to get this on a small stipple brush. Oh wow, the picture for this shade looked like it was a much more mauve-y kind of color. This is pretty warm toned, but that's pretty. Does it have a scent? This reminds me of Ralph perfume. Do you know that perfume? Why am I doing this? Apparently this side I'm putting it on my face instead of on the small stipple brush. So there you go. Let's try this application technique. I was saying there are very few perfumes that I know what they smell like because I don't wear perfume a lot. But I remember what Ralph smelled like. The battery cut me off, so I changed that. So here is this. I think this is really beautiful. It's definitely a lot more warm tone than I was expecting, but I do like this color, and I think it blended really nicely. This is really beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild lip oil, and I got the shade, what shade did I get? Fuzzy Pillow. Fuzzy Pillow. So I'm going to use a little bit of Maybelline Dusty Rose first, just for a little bit of shape around my lips. First, I want to go on and edit. I like to do that because then I get like a more even application. Now I'm going to apply Dusty Rose, and then this. There's my liner, and this is what this looks like. Oh, it smells good, like vanilla. Feels so nice on the lips. Kind of thicker formula, but nice and hydrating. Doing that stick together kind of thing. So I would say don't use as much as I did, but that looks nice and glossy and hydrating on the lips. I feel a little bit of like a cooling sensation or something on my lips. Yeah, a little bit of a cooling sensation. Beautiful shade. Let me show you a quick swatch of it. Looks like kind of a peachy pink. Yeah, peachy pink with a lot of gloss, a lot of shine. That's so pretty. Okay, so here is the finished look. I would say I'm impressed with pretty much everything. I think maybe the thing I'll reach for the least is this foundation, just because of like preference. I usually go for more medium coverage foundations, honestly medium to full, but I just use very little of them. Like I'll just kind of concentrate them right on the middle part of my face. So I reach for those foundations more, but I think for what this is, it is good. Let's just go through everything. I really do like this. I'm impressed with that formula. I think it looks really pretty. I think it would be beautiful used in the different ways it's described that it can be used. I love this. I am so surprised by this and really impressed with it. I do really like this. I'll just use it, you know, topping it with something else, but I think it looks really beautiful on the lashes. I'm impressed with these two. I like these two colors that I got. I think I'm gonna reach for them pretty regularly because they're just kind of colors that I really, really like. This is beautiful too. It feels nice on the lips. It has that kind of really glossy, shiny look and feels nice. And this is super cute, and I do like this color. I don't think it's very like mauve-y looking like I was expecting, but I like the color. So I'm impressed with these goodies. Okay, so that wraps up this video. So I hope that you really enjoyed it and I hope it was helpful for you. Please hit a thumbs up if it was. Let me know down below what you think about these products. Have you tried them? What are your thoughts on them? I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video.